Yo, what is going on, my fellow weebs? Chrono here and welcome back to the channel. And though we didn't have a maintenance, we do have an update video for you guys today because some things have changed. But before we jump down new here, as always, I'm Chrono. I probably look over PSO2 content, would much appreciate a subscribe as we work our way towards that 10K mark, hopefully by the end of this year. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. So here we are over on the NGS site, and as per usual, if you've never seen these videos before, you're more than welcome to gather the information yourself, either whether it be from the video description, as all the links will be included there, or head over to ngs.ps2.com on your own, scroll right on down, and everything that's marked in red is usually the important stuff you need to know about. If you ask yourself, why did I listen to this person read me this information? You absolutely don't have to, you can get it yourself. But in case you're not one of those people that likes to read this information yourself, go ahead and kick back, relax, and I'll go through all of it for you. First things first, we're gonna go ahead and start with the update information. Usually give us the entire month's worth of information, then go ahead and go over here. So if you're someone who likes to know about the information ahead of time, by all means, just grab this article and it pretty much has everything you need to know. Starting things off, we do have a new difficulty unlock for Extra Duel. Basically, we're fighting Masquerade yet again for another 20 floors. Apparently it's going to be even more difficult than last time, and to be perfectly honest, I did have some problems at stage 40. Mostly just because I was trying to go for like the most optimal setup. Definitely have an easier way of dealing with that fight, but I do want to see how quickly I can kill him. Now, looks like we've got another set of depths, depth 5 and depth 6, 10 ranks apiece, meaning 20 fights overall. We do know what we get from that fight. It looks like we're going to get this Ark's background card, super dope, and this really cool camo. Still super upset this is not a soaring blade camo. This would have been sick to see as like a cross on my back, or even just two side by side and use the soaring blades. It would have been a really cool camo. Unfortunately, it is just going to be for sword, double saber, gun blade, and wand, I believe. So kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. We also have limited title tasks and expanded range for achievable title tasks. So pretty dope there. And that's mostly what you're going to find on the update information. Everything else is going to be later on, basically this month. Now, most of these things you probably have already seen if you watch the headline. So just keep in mind, if you're watching this, you've already watched the headline. You probably already know everything that you're going to be getting in this, but I'd appreciate if you stuck around anyway, even if you just throw this up in the background and let it run. Either way. We do have the NGS soundtracks being added in. They're being added onto Spotify, Apple Music, and other music streaming sources. These are the two big ones, honestly, Apple Music and Spotify. I personally use Spotify. I know plenty of people have used Apple Music, so pretty dope to see these. In addition, you can also use them as songs when posting on TikTok videos. You don't have to deal with copyright and annoying things of that sort. So super cool. We love to see it. Moving on, we have a campaign that is going to be insane. Dark Falls Vial, excuse me, is going to be able to provide us up to 10 million from a setup. So because the reward box that's been revamped and being added in, along with the Big Bang Scratch ticket being added in later in February, we'll be able to pull on an insanely good scratch, giving us tons and tons of money, as well as star gems and other things along with it. Now, I know a lot of people are kind of concerned that, oh, they're injecting money into the system, means everything's going to go ahead and inflate, so on and so forth. It's limited, so while there might be some inflation, yes, realistically speaking, what this is actually going to do is combat against the costs that you're going to accrue whenever you're doing things like doing your add-on skills or upgrading your weapons and armor. Now, if you're not doing that and your entire focus is on fashion, then absolutely yes. A lot of times what's going to happen is people will ingest that money into the economy and it's going to cause other things to become more expensive. Do yourself a favor, don't be part of that problem. Go ahead and make sure you get your gear taken care of, and then, you know, just keep the money as it is. Money's always worth more than anything else, so totally fine to go ahead and just hoard some cash. And fashion does help out a lot, but it's not going to be nearly as bad as what some people are projecting. Things like Cradle were a consistent thing that was going on at all times. It was basically able to be farmed infinitely. Because of missions like that, it caused massive amounts of inflation. I don't foresee this being the same. Will it cause some inflation? Yeah, for sure. But realistically speaking, I mean, prices when it comes to hairstyle and all these different things, people like to talk about how, you know, prices were one thing versus another, but I have seen hairstyles and idols go for as low as 2 to 3 mil. I've also seen them go for as high as 15 to 20. So realistically speaking, it just depends on supply and demand. So I wouldn't worry too much about this. Get your money where you can get it and make sure you spend it where you want to spend it. Essentially what this is going to be is running the urgent quest when it pops up, I think 5 times. Fair has twice a month gifts. Oh yeah, there's also going to be showing up the revamped setup for our login rewards and all that good stuff in February. So we have Ultra PSO2 Day with the Big Bang Burst, super awesome. That's not until the 1st, unfortunately, but that is coming up. We also have the reward box renewal, where it has things like beta reactor, star gems, as well as the Big Bang Scratch ticket silver. So this is the silver ticket. The silver ticket is not as impactful as the gold ticket. You will still be able to get some things like beta reactors and star gems, but just not anything crazy like the new reactor that's worth like $1 mil each. So we also have the Big Bang Scratch we talked about beforehand, including the Gamma Reactor. That's what I was talking about beforehand. And N augment transfer passes, not vouchers, but passes. This is going to be majorly big for those of you guys who are saving up for the new weapon that's going to be coming out. Not the 12-star, build up weapon and the 11-star units, but the weapon that will come after that one. As they've mentioned that these new units and weapons that we have on the horizon, they are the final version of this series, meaning that there will likely be a new series that we will build towards later. So it's going to be a good idea to go ahead and hold on to these N augment transfer passes. You want to make sure you have enough of them built up. Bare minimum, about 4 of them. 5 makes you pretty comfortable, but 3 is really all you absolutely need. I wouldn't recommend using these on weapons. It also shows the Big Bang Silver Scratch ticket, which includes the beta reactors as well as the N augment transfer pass vouchers. These are the vouchers. These are the ones you need 100 to get 1 pass. So it'll allow you to build up more vouchers, which is definitely going to be a positive thing. These rewards are absolutely sick, and I love to see them. Hot deals are going to be coming up, so you have the ability to spend some AC to get some other bonuses. To be really honest, don't worry too much about this stuff. If you're already spending AC, cool, you get some EX Tri boost. Don't spend AC to get EX Tri boost. It's not worth it. They also have the great deals in the HG shop. The biggest thing about here is now this has a lot less weight. The N augment transfer pass vouchers with the new scratches coming up, so I wouldn't worry too much about them. While these do seem like kind of solid deals for the most part, the biggest thing is that they're apparently updating the game to include the ability to check on these deals and actually get some free X cubes because you checked on them. So you'll know about them, you'll see them there, and it's definitely recommended for you to go look at them. At a certain point, they're making it so you also get some X cubes for doing so. So get your free 2 X cubes a day. I'd love to see those. And that's pretty much it overall. I'm gonna go ahead and log in the game, confirm a couple of things, make sure everything is looking all good and we haven't missed anything, and I'll go ahead and wrap up today's video. All right, we've gotten in game. Let's take a look around. A couple of things you usually want to check out from the very get-go. Take a look at our campaign items. We do have our creator bonuses. That's nothing you need to worry about. We do also have, yes, another week of NGS bonuses. We love to see it. We do have some new ranks of Dark Falls. Go ahead and take, I'm sorry, of Ruin Masquerader. I said Dark Falls. I'm totally wrong about that. Of Ruin Masquerader. Along with, I believe our LTQ is still going on. We'd love to see that. So we do have dual quest. Head over to extra duels. And there he is, Fictitious Beam Depth 5. We'll be blasting through that on stream today. So in case you want to go ahead and keep up with how we do those runs, we've been going through all of it on stream more or less today. So cool stuff there. I'm going to take a quick look around, make sure there's nothing else that we have missed, and we'll go ahead and wrap up today's video. Okay, I had to include this. I don't know if it maybe it scales, maybe there's something else to it or whatever, but there is a limited time task to complete extra duel challenge. Fictitious Beam once for 5k experience. I can only hope that this there's multiples of these, because this is probably the most doesn't matter limited time quest I've ever seen in my life, unless something else ties in this. It's like something else ties in this and there's something I'm missing, but I saw this and I could not say something about it. All right, so there was one other thing, which was the hairstyle revival, and I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you guys. The prize section of these hairstyles are all kind of ass. Maybe there's something in here that someone really liked, or something someone really wants or whatever. The accurate hairstyle, maybe. This all looks like ass. So nothing really to be lost here in this situation. Maybe these were free at some point. Maybe these were in the fun scratch or whatever, man. But do yourself a favor. The actual hairstyles in here are just far superior, and in most cases hairstyles are pretty expensive. So if you're someone who invests money into the game to get a set of cost out of it, man, this is probably a pretty comfortable scratch to invest into to get quite a bit out of it. So it's going to be a bit of a gamble. Keep in mind that the only thing guaranteed, realistically speaking, is the stuff that's in here. Everything else is going to be more or less a crapshoot. One thing I want to take a look at, okay, it looks like they are non-tradable. These are non-tradable, but I mean, I'll be honest, unless you're really doing a Heihachi cosplay, I don't think you really care whether or not it's tradable. But I believe that's everything covered here. But yeah, that'll about do it. Let me know if there's anything I missed in the comments below. Like if you enjoyed the video. Sub if you want to keep up with more. As always, thank you to the channel members. You guys are fantastic, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. And I will see you all in the next video. Keep in mind, join Discord. Don't forget to join Discord. Join Discord. We got some fun stuff going on over there. You should join Discord. Either way, take care, my friends. Peace out.